CBS orders vampire comedy Eternally Yours from Ghost Showrunners. Imagine a world where vampires aren't just bloodthirsty creatures of the night, but also hilariously relatable characters navigating family drama. That's exactly what CBS is betting on with their latest comedy pilot order, Eternally Yours. But here's where it gets intriguing. This isn't your typical vampire tale. It dives into themes of love, acceptance, and generational clashes, all wrapped up in humor. The show comes from the creative minds behind Ghosts, Joe Port and Joe Wiseman, who have proven their knack for blending supernatural elements with laugh-out-loud comedy. The premise? A vampire couple who've been married for an astonishing 500 years must grapple with a modern-day dilemma. Their daughter is dating a human. Yes, you read that right, a human. This twist sets the stage for a story that could either warm your heart or spark heated debates about tradition versus progress. This project has actually been simmering since August 2024, when a writer's room was assembled to flesh out the concept. Though the room has since wrapped its work, the momentum continues as Port and Wiseman pen the pilot script. They'll also serve as executive producers alongside Eric Tannenbaum, Kim Tannenbaum, and Jason Wang. With CBS Studios backing the endeavor under an overall deal with Port and Wiseman, expectations are high for this potential series. For fans of Ghosts, there's even more reason to be excited. The beloved sitcom is gearing up for its fifth season this fall, with a sixth already greenlit for the 2026-27 season. If Eternally Yours makes it to air, it might find itself sharing the spotlight with Ghosts, possibly becoming another cornerstone of CBS's comedy lineup. But let's pause for a moment. What does this mean for CBS's current roster of comedies? For the upcoming season, the network is introducing DMV, a workplace comedy starring Harriet Dyer and Tim Meadows. Returning favorites include Ghosts, The Neighborhood, which will conclude its run, and Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Adding Eternally Yours to the mix would further solidify CBS's commitment to quirky, character-driven humor. And this is the part most people miss. While casting details and production timelines remain under wraps, the real question lies in how audiences will respond to yet another supernatural-themed comedy. Will viewers embrace the idea of immortal beings struggling with everyday issues, or will they feel fatigued by the trope? So, we pose this thought-provoking question to you. Can vampire comedies still captivate us in 2026? Or are we reaching peak saturation with supernatural stories? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear whether you're team vampire comedy or firmly against it. Eternal Romance. Eternally Yours pilot series from Ghost Studio. Imagine a world where love transcends centuries. Yet even the most eternal bonds can face modern challenges. CBS is making a bold move by placing its trust in the creative minds of Joe Port and Joe Wiseman, the duo responsible for the hit series Ghosts. The network has officially greenlit a pilot for their latest venture, a single-camera comedy titled Eternally Yours. In this intriguing new series, we follow the lives of two vampires who have been happily married for an astonishing 500 years. However, their long-standing relationship is put to the test when they must confront the reality of their daughter dating a human. This premise not only sets the stage for comedic moments, but also explores themes of acceptance and the clash between traditional values and modern relationships. Port and Wiseman will take on the roles of writers and executive producers for this pilot, ensuring their unique comedic touch is present throughout. Joining them in the production team are Eric Tannenbaum, Kim Tannenbaum, and Jason Wang, all of whom bring their expertise to the project under the CBS Studios banner. This collaboration is a strategic move for CBS, especially considering the network's current struggles in the comedy department. Aside from Ghosts, which has become a fan favorite, CBS's comedy lineup is limited. The only other shows in this genre include The Neighborhood, which is set to air its final season this October, and the spin-off of the iconic Big Bang Theory titled Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Additionally, CBS is gearing up to introduce a new comedy called DMV, featuring Harriet Dyer from Colin from Accounts, slated for a full release. Ghosts made its debut on CBS in 2021 and has quickly risen to become one of the network's most cherished and critically acclaimed series. Both its second season and third seasons achieved an impressive 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, a rare feat that speaks volumes about its quality. Fans can look forward to the fifth season of this ensemble comedy, which is set to premiere on October 16th, just in time for the Halloween festivities. While the exact premiere date for Eternally Yours remains uncertain, CBS has a lineup of exciting new series planned for the 2025-2026 season. This includes the spin-off of the popular FBI series, titled CIA, a new chapter in the Yellowstone saga focusing on Case Dutton, and a drama featuring Matthew Gray Gubler called Einstein. On the unscripted front, viewers can anticipate the launch of the true crime docuseries Harlan Coben's Final Twist and the cooking competition show America's Culinary Cup. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a comedy about vampires and human relationships resonate with audiences today? Will the humor translate well across generations? As we await more details about Eternally Yours, what are your thoughts on the blending of supernatural elements with contemporary issues? Do you think this show will capture the same magic as Ghosts? Share your opinions in the comments. CBS orders vampire comedy Eternally Yours from Ghost creators. New TV show. Imagine stepping into a world where immortality isn't just a concept from fantasy novels. It's the backdrop for a hilarious and heartwarming single-camera comedy. CBS has just announced that they're diving headfirst into this intriguing universe with a new pilot called Eternally Yours. But here's where it gets really interesting. It's coming from the minds behind the beloved sitcom Ghosts. Created by the talented writing duo of Joe Port and Joe Wiseman, Eternally Yours tells the story of a vampire couple who have been married for an astonishing 500 years. Picture this: two beings who have seen centuries come and go, yet still find themselves navigating the complexities of modern relationships. Their world is turned upside down when their daughter decides to date a human, sparking a conflict that challenges their eternal bond. CBS first hinted at this exciting project in August 2024, when they opened a development room for Eternally Yours. Since then, the pilot has wrapped up, bringing us closer to potentially meeting these timeless characters. The executive producers, Eric Tannenbaum, Kim Tannenbaum, and Jason Wang, are on board to bring their vision to life. Interestingly, Ghosts isn't going anywhere anytime soon. In February, CBS renewed the spooky sitcom for 2 more seasons, ensuring that fans will continue to enjoy its unique blend of humor and horror. While we're talking about CBS pilots, let's not forget another one that's already made the leap to series, DMV. This workplace comedy stars Tim Meadows as a former high school English teacher who now works as a DMV examiner, desperately trying to expedite his way through each driving test. Joining him is a cast of colorful characters, including Harriet Dyer as Colette, a heartwarming but boundary-challenged examiner, Molly Kearney as Barbara, the overly talkative DMV boss, Alex Tarrant as Noah, the dreamy surfer boy, Tony Cavallero as Vic, the lovable rogue, and Gigi Zimbato as Ceci, the tough and sassy driver's license photo taker. Lastly, there's Einstein, a Matthew Gray Gubler drama that was recently pushed back to the 2026-2027 TV season. This show takes us on a journey with Gubler as the great-grandson of Albert Einstein, the tenured professor who finds himself entangled in legal troubles and helping a local detective solve crimes. So what do you think? Are you excited about the prospect of immortality in Eternally Yours? Or perhaps you're intrigued by the quirky world of DMV? What's your favorite CBS show, and do you think they got the formula right? Share your thoughts in the comments below.